know you're somewhere.
Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today Aries, you guys got dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Number 19. This makes a 10. So you're ending a cycle here and beginning a new one, especially starting with an ace and having another ace here. So you have this like beautiful new beginning, guys. And I honestly think it is different because I think that you're doing things differently. And in what terms? I think that you're gonna do things different in terms of like not giving a fuck, basically, what people have to say in regards to who it is that you want to be with. I see here that maybe in the past you were tempted to, you know, not be true to yourself and not be true to who it was that you loved and what it was that you loved. And I think that something has happened, something has changed within you where you're like, you know what? Yeah, and this is the Queen of Wands, and that makes a lot of sense. You have 7 and 7. So yeah, you feel like this connection is divine. You feel like this person is everything to you. They bring you happiness. I feel like they're also, you know, there's a lot of sexual energy here. And also there's commitment. So it's like you have everything. You know, you have everything that you need. And I think all it took was for you to like just admit to yourself that this is what you wanted. This person is what you wanted. This commitment is what you wanted. This person actually does make you very happy. This person had, like, they tick all your boxes. That's what I'm getting. Like, they tick every box that you have. In terms of, like, I mean, I think they're very sexual. I think they're very passionate. I think they bring you happiness. And I think they're someone who wants to be committed. So in terms of ticking all the boxes, in terms of, like, love, I feel like you have it. You have like the trifecta in a person. And I think like the thing that's changing right now is you just being open to it, right? Because I think this has been around. Maybe this could be some of you guys meeting this person now, but like this is what's coming for you guys and you're meeting this person and this is about to happen, or you guys already have this person in mind. I kind of getting that you already know this person or you met this person because we end on the 10. But again, it could just be you're starting and a new beginning and you meet this person. So but the real change is happening within you, if you can understand that. Like, it's not that this person comes into your life and everything changes. No, it's that you changed yourself, and that's why this person is coming in, or that's why you're able to see who this person truly is. Like, if you're here blocking yourself from love, and you're here blocking yourself from your desires, and you're here, like, sexually frustrated and shit, this isn't going to resonate with you. But I get that you had to make the change within first so that this could come into your life. So, congrats, Aries. Let's pull more cards. So Aries, before I clarify, this is reminding me of this TikTok read that I did like 2 or 3 days ago. And it was like, you're not far from your dreams. Like, you're not far. Like, you might feel so far from it. And meanwhile, like, you're right. It's right there. It's right in front of you. And what I'm getting with this is like, I think this person has been around. Like, it's not, again, it's not somebody that you don't know. And if it is somebody that you don't know, it's like you're not far from getting to that person, but you have to change your perception. Like, again, remember I was saying how like the energy begins and ends with you. Like, again, if you can't see this person for what they are, then the person passes you by. Do you know what I'm saying? If you can't acknowledge what you want, then this person might not seem like something that's good for you. So this all starts and like it begins and ends with you. Are you going to go towards your like desires? Are you going to go towards your fantasies? I'm feeling a lot of sexual energy here. I think that this person really brings it out in you. And I even hear here with the youth in reverse, like you're not a kid anymore. You're not a child anymore. You're not like I kept hearing this is like a man's game, which is so funny. But yeah, like I think that in reality, I think maybe you have been acting childishly because, you know, you can't admit to yourself what you want. You can't admit to yourself the type of lifestyle you want. That's what I'm getting. It's like admitting to yourself that this is the type of person you want, admitting to yourself that this is the type of lifestyle you want. That's going to bring you the ultimate happiness. But I think at times, maybe this is very different from like what your family expects from you, or maybe this is very different from what you had expected for yourself. So I see that in this read. I see a lot of like, maybe this is a lot about expectations. that you have for yourself, and maybe this person doesn't like necessarily meet all those expectations. So I kind of see you here, or maybe even rejecting this person and holding off for something better. I want to say better with like quotations, because I don't think that there is anything better in terms of like this person, because I see like this is what you actually have a lot of love for and loyalty for. So it's funny here, like I think it's just you having to accept like this is who you are. It's kind of like you know, if you're into something a little bit like different, you know, than what you're kind of expected to be into, I think that's kind of where this is coming from, where like you want somebody different than maybe what your parents are expecting, or you want a lifestyle that's very different. Like again, maybe you don't want to have kids, maybe you do, but like you're not sure, like you're more like into just meeting the right person right now, and maybe you don't want to get married right away. Like again, I just see you doing things maybe a little differently, but I don't think that any of those things are bad. I think the main point of this read is to show you that like you're the one that has to see what's right in front of you, or you're the one that has to like go for it if it's there. You know what I mean? Like it's all up to you. You can do whatever you want here, Aries. And I see you rejecting this person or trying to hold off for some reason, and then at some point just giving into it. Like at the end, giving into it. So I see you've been fighting this energy for a long time. I think it's more of a lifestyle, to be honest. You know, maybe this person doesn't do things like typical, like a normal person would, meaning like maybe they don't have a typical job, maybe they don't have like a typical anything, and that kind of makes you nervous about this person. And that's why I'm getting wisdom in reverse. Like you're just kind of unsure about this person, you see them as a big question mark, but I think it's because they're very different. And honestly, Aries, I think that that would be really good for you, because I feel like you're also a little bit different, and I think that it could work really well between the two of you. But I think again, you'd have to embrace the fact that you're different, right? It's kind of like, you know, those like memes where it's like, oh, well, if you're a weirdo, I'm a weirdo too, right? Like, again, for you to understand this person, you have to understand yourself first. So again, it starts with you, Aries. Now, I see here that, again, I'm getting a lot of sexual energy, but I'm also getting with perception, it's like, it's all based on how you view it. Like, you can view you and this person as like too different to be together, and too like, you know, we're just so different. Or you can embrace the fact that you're actually very much like this person. That's what I'm getting. Like, you're actually very much like this person. I think you guys actually have a similar lifestyle. I think you guys do things very similarly. Like, I'm just getting that. Like, you two are actually very similar, but you, like, maybe fight those similarities. You're like, no, I'm so different. Meanwhile, I think, like, 9 out of 10 times, if I gave you guys, like, a quiz, and I'd be like, what would you do, A or B, A or B? I think you guys would literally both get, like, the same answers. Like, there might be a little bit of differences, but like overall you two are so alike. And I think that you pushing against this person is basically pushing against yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you pushing against this person and not being loyal to them is you also not being loyal to yourself. So I mean, it starts with you. What do you want? I feel like I'm in The Notebook, like when he's like, what do you want? Like, and she's like, it's not that simple, it's not that simple. But it is that simple. And she's thinking about money, and she's thinking about her family, and she's thinking about like how she's gonna get married to somebody, and she's gonna have to like break somebody's heart. And in reality, yes, that does complicate shit to an extent, but at the end of the day, like, if you want to be with someone, you want to be with them, and that's it. If you love somebody, you love somebody, and that's it. If you want to be with that person, that's it. So I see you here really fighting yourself, and that's why you're fighting this energy and you're fighting this person. So Aries, I think it's time to really face the facts about like who it is that you are. You know, I have this idea, like, if you, again, like in the quiz, it's like, oh, would you rather go to the city or would you rather go like camping? I feel like both of you would pick the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, oh, would you rather go drink or would you rather go smoke? Or none of the above. And you guys would have like the same answer. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's so many similarities between the two of you. It's ridiculous. But you like pushing them away is kind of like you pushing yourself away. And I think it's the opposite in your mind. You're like, well, if I push them away, that's me being loyal to myself. But loyal to what part of you? That's what I'm getting here. So yeah, Aries, this is kind of short. I see like the only way to like change this around and for you to be truly happy and for you to really be happy in like who it is that you are is for you to accept who it is that you are first. Like, you can't accept this person if you can't accept yourself. You know, it doesn't work like that. And it's unfortunate, but like, that's why I'm getting here. Like, if you accept what you like and you accept who you are, it's like you want to meet someone who changes you, or you want to meet someone who does things like so differently than you, and you want, you know, there's to be this huge, like, I don't know what you're expecting from love, but what I'm getting is like the person that you want is kind of like right in front of your face, and the reason you reject them is because you reject a part of yourself. So I don't even think I'm gonna clarify. I want to see like what's gonna happen here. I mean, I don't want to see, because I honestly would get really pissed off if like you guys rejected this person, because that would mean you're rejecting yourself. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to pull some advice. So Aries, I see you hiding. I see you hiding yourself. Like, because maybe someone told you like that's not the right way to act, or you can't act like that, or some bullshit like that. I see you hiding yourself. Like, I think you're still having a hard time being who it is that you are. Again, the real block starts from within, and then it works on our 3D. So again, if you're blocked from within, you're not gonna have like what you want on the 3D if there's a block from within. So I think this is like being confident in yourself, being confident in the lifestyle that you want to live. I get this is mostly about lifestyle, right? Like, again, I see you and this person having so much in common, but only when you're yourself. You know what I mean? But like, when you're putting up a facade, or you're putting on a mask to an extent, then you and this person don't have anything in common. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's mainly about you deciding if you want to be you. You know, like, do you want to be authentic to you? Again, I feel like you have to reach the point where you're feeling at balance with yourself and at peace with yourself. You see all this blue energy? We're getting a lot of water energy. So especially with Yamoja and this otter. So what I'm getting with this is like, you have to reach a point where you yourself feel at balance in your own life and at peace with who it is that you are. So again, this is kind of like me. I can do a lot of things in my life, but I choose to do what I wish to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do a lot of things, but do I really want to do them? No. If I wanted to do them, I'd be doing them right now, right? Isn't that life? Like, if I want to be doing something, I'll just go do it. But if I don't want to do it, then, you know, like, I don't feel myself tied to anything that I don't wish to do. And I have that luxury, thank God. But maybe you don't have that luxury, or maybe you feel like that's not the way life is supposed to work. Like, we're supposed to be doing this, this, and that because that's the way life works. And, you know, I just feel like you fighting yourself. Like, I think it's time to just let go, Aries, and be at peace with who it is that you are, and be at peace with what it is that you want, and be at peace with the type of lifestyle that you wish to live. And I'm getting here that if you can be confident in that, that's how you end this cycle and start a new one. And that's how you realize, like, the person that you're kind of looking for is right in front of your face. And that sexual energy that I've been feeling this whole reading, I feel like it's, you know, again, it's not something that should have to be like hidden or like tied down. That's what I'm getting. Like, I feel here, like, even your own sexuality, you kind of, you push it away. You know, it's not important, or it's just not important right now, or there's other important things to do. Like, I just feel like you're somebody who needs to understand that you being your individual self and being very different is exactly who you need to be. And I feel like, again, if you are a sexual person, if you are a person who, you know, wishes to have some sort of lifestyle that's different from others, there's nothing wrong with that. But again, if you're not being yourself, then you won't attract someone like you. You'll attract what I feel like you're gonna attract what you're pretending to be versus like who you are. So I feel like, again, you're like trying to attract someone who you feel is like the pretend, like there's a pretend you and then you, right? Like the you that you give to society, and then the you that like is only you in your bedroom. And I feel like you're not comfortable with people seeing both sides to you. So like, you want to attract someone that sees you in this light, But that's not gonna obviously be the right person, because that's not even you. Like, the real you is the one here. So I feel like, again, this is a deep read, Aries, because I was gonna say Pisces. I mean, you're attracting a Pisces if you have Pisces in your chart. But all I'm getting with this Aries is like, you have to decide what you want. And how do you do that is deciding, again, with being comfortable with who it is you are. Are you living the life? This reminds me of Lana, and this song that I have, it's called Ride. She says at the end of the song, she's like, are you in touch with all your darkest fantasies? Are you like living the life, you know, that would make people think that you're crazy? And she's like, but I am, and I'm crazy, but I am free. And I feel like you're not free to some sort of extent by holding yourself back from what you want. So Aries, I think this is a good time. Watch Ride if you like. The end of Ride, she has like this whole speech that she gives. And I think that could be like helpful to you. But yeah, with the Umoja, the goddess of all that flows, I'm an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Exactly. You're going to give birth to what is within you. So if you're faking something here and you're like pretending to be somebody here, you're going to give birth to that life. And if you're being authentic to yourself and you're letting your life be what you want it to be, then you're going to give birth to that. So what do you wish to give birth to? Even if you're masculine, it doesn't matter. It's like, what do you wish your life to be? What do you wish to see manifest in front of you today, right? And what I'm getting with this is like, I see someone very creative. I see someone who's like very, very creative. And someone who like, I think that you would be really good at something creative. You know, like something where there's no like book, you know, there's no like way to do it. You can just do it any way that you want. I feel like you'd be really good at that. I just see a spirit who like, if you were to give into that to yourself completely, you would be like a creative person. Like, I feel like maybe the 3D has put you into this mold where you're like doing things exactly by the book. But I feel like in reality, you're like actually much more than that. You're actually someone who I feel, I just see someone gardening. I don't know if that's you. I see someone gardening. And I see somebody like watering their flowers. And I see somebody like outside, very much like outdoors. And I see you, again, like maybe you hate like being indoors all the time, but like your work is indoors, but like you like being outdoors. Like, again, like you're someone who, if you could be free and do whatever it is that you wish to be doing, and it had nothing to do with money, and it had nothing to do with like bills and shit, I feel like you would be doing something outside. Or something like I don't see you at a desk or like in a building. I see you outside, by a garden or by like water. So again, I think it's time to kind of integrate that energy within you so that you can be like yourself. Again, maybe you have to take a little bit of this energy that you've been like pretending to be. Maybe that's a part of you, but you also have to integrate it with the other part of you, right? In order to achieve balance. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Aries. I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.